Hey there guys, this is FRD here, and you're probably thinking my voice might sound a slight bit different, I don't know. And this is my first episode of thoughts and opinions on, and today I'll be talking about E3. Mostly Sony versus Microsoft, who I thought won, what I liked, what I didn't like, what I thought was really stupid, mostly on Microsoft's side I meant. Let's start with the games revealed. Now, I will admit, Microsoft had a lot of good games. I thought that was really good that Microsoft had some good games on there, but then there's some really good games I was looking forward to and everything, and then they announced the console features and their policies. This is where Microsoft backfired massively. I think overall they lost, I think about half or 60% of their loyal fans have now switched to getting a PS4. That proves how badly they're done. For me, it was mostly the stuff like 24-hour checks to see if your internet's on. Stuff like no support for used games, what can really screw up the games industry itself. Just stuff like that, really. I like that they've integrated Smart Glass, the app what you can get on the Xbox 360 right now. I like how they've integrated that into the new games for the 360 a lot more. And to be honest, that is pretty awesome. But the trouble is with that, Sony have also done it on their consoles as the exact same. Now, I don't fully know who made it first, Sony or Microsoft, but Microsoft, when they released Smart Glass, one game I was looking forward to using it on was Halo 4, and it was a lot different to what Microsoft had promised, what was kind of a failure in my opinion on a lot of games. Smart Glass that was. I'm getting a couple games from Xbox 360 in November, and then I'm waiting until December to get my PS4 what I put a deposit down on. Now I'm just gonna, because if I'm buying my own PS4, that way I can get PS4 games for Christmas. It's pretty awesome, and I'm probably gonna get some of the games over. My brother's gonna have my Xbox 360. I'm going to have the PS4. He's going to have GTA 5 on Xbox. I'm going to get GTA 5 on PS4 if it's coming out on it. And a couple more games like Watch Dogs and everything. So I could still continue to play them. And then, after a while, when I finish them fully, 100%, and I want to play them some more, I'll probably upgrade my PC, get them on there, and mod them. I think that's the advantage that the PC has over both Xbox and PS4. Some games on them have been moddable, but not so much. I was actually looking forward to them announcing that, like being able more support for user-made content on the 360 and on the Xbox One and PS4, but no luck. But for me, Microsoft lost, but Sony won massively. It's like some people say, "Oh yeah, but Sony, no, the PS4's got its problems." Well, yeah, of course, it's got a few problems, but it's got less problems than the Xbox One. For one, Microsoft identifies its users and fans as the consumer, as Sony calls them the customer. And Sony goes off the motto that the customer is always right. Sony don't, they just say you are a consumer. That means you buy the product and you use it, meaning that because you're not a customer, you can't really moan about it or anything. One of the guys who works for Microsoft, who's at the E3 thing, was a bit of a scumbag afterwards. Basically, he made a statement saying it was along these lines. He went, haven't got an internet connection? Get an Xbox 360. I was like, no, we already own an Xbox 360. We do not want to buy another Xbox 360. We already own one. You should just make sure it's not constant DMR. Now, they said, oh, that's impossible. Really? Sony did it pretty easily. And then, not to chat, the backwards compatibility was a big deciding factor for me as well, because Sony was like, oh yeah, we're bringing out this service called Cloud later on, where you will be able to play PS3, PS2 and PS1 games. What is awesome. I was like, oh, so Sony could do it with a cloud, yet you don't know how to use a cloud. That's the problem. It's Microsoft blaming it on the hardware, when the trouble is they haven't been bothered to create their own cloud service or find a cloud service to store their their old games on. So there's a couple games as well what I am going to get an Xbox One, but I'm probably going to wait till my birthday and pick it up when it's dropped in price. There's a couple games on Xbox One that aren't exclusives, like Sunset Overdrive, because for me that looked like a mix between Mirror's Edge, Bioshock Infinite, there you go, I had trouble pronouncing it then, and what was the one? Oh yeah, Crackdown 2. Now, other than that, I noticed that both Microsoft and Sony both have the share option on their games. Like, for example, on Xbox you can record the gameplay and live stream it. Was pretty awesome. But with Sony you got the share button, so you could just share all your footage. I don't know if you could talk during it though, so I'm gonna check that out later on. But hopefully you can, because that'd be pretty awesome. Meaning, because I wanted to do video game commentaries and reviews on video games using my Xbox 360 and my PS3, but I just never have been able to, because I just can't. I've been saving up for other stuff, and I haven't been able to I haven't been, well, technically I haven't had the money to get the HD PVR. It kind of sucks really, because I really want one. One of the lads at my class made a good point. He said that Sony can also, the PS4 can also live stream your gameplay. That is pretty awesome. Other than that, there was a couple other things that I noticed. Like, for example, people said, "Oh yeah, but Assassin's Creed crashed." When Sony was doing their video on it, it was like, yeah, said it may have crashed, just froze. That's nothing. Microsoft's had its ton of problems at E3. For one, I think about 2 years ago, they were presenting Modern Warfare 3. Right, yeah. I'm trying to remember if it was 2 years ago. No, it's because I'm losing track of time. When they was presenting Modern Warfare 3, more like, yes, so probably 2 years ago, I remember watching E3 coverage of that, and the controller disconnected live on stage. It was pretty funny. And then, other than that, at E3 this year, they were recording Battlefield, and for some reason the sound wasn't on, or the sound had, there was a fault with the sound, because you could see the gameplay, you couldn't hear the sound. Oh, Microsoft. So yeah, so I said, Sony's got its fair share of problems. A lot of people say as well that, oh, you're going with PS4 now, you gotta pay like £5 a month. It's like, so. The £5 a month is going towards security of the online service. Okay, oh yeah, that was it. And then other than that, the £5 will go towards building up the servers, go towards launching. The £5 will most likely go towards that the cloud system to keep that running and up to date. So I think that the £5 that we give them will technically, £5 or $5 will technically give them some sort of security, so they can put that down towards security. They could put it down to bettering people's services. And you're probably thinking, oh, it's the exact same as Xbox Live. Okay, at my E3 this year, Microsoft went, oh yeah, with the Xbox 360 we're going to launch a new upgrade of Xbox Live, so you can get 2 free games at the end of each month. It's like, okay, Microsoft, Sony's already done that. They did it when they launched PSN. PSN users get 2 free games at the start of each month, and a few extra things. So the problem is, in the past Sony copied a couple of things of Microsoft, but it seems more apparent now that Microsoft's doing it a lot more. Other than that, there's a couple of games that I liked for PS4, including Outlast, what I really want to get. Now, because I haven't got a really great graphics card in my PC, I've got the NVIDIA GeForce 520. I'm getting a 680 this year or at the end of next year. But I thought I might as well wait till they release the 700, see how much that'll cost, or get the 690 when it drops in price. And when I do, I'll get some more games on my PC. But it's mostly that on my PlayStation, I'll be able to play it, no problems. Be able to play the game, record it. If I can record with my voice, I'll be able to record horror games. And because Sony, the PlayStation has always had a great line of games that I wanted to play. And sometimes when you go to emulate a game on there, I don't know whether those plug-in PS1 controllers, what you could plug into your computer, was really inconvenient for me. But when I get one, I will get an emulator and record them. But mostly on there, you'll be able to have access to the games easier. You won't have to look through all the internet to get them. You already have them on you. And other that, with emulators, it's pretty difficult to play the game fully because sometimes it will slow down and everything. I thought I might as well get the console to record it with. So for me, generally, I'm just going for PS4 as my main console. Then later on, midway through next year, I'll get a Xbox One. And a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, you name the faults that Xbox One has. Clearly, the DMR, what's the 24-hour check one, the fact you need almost constant internet connection. The fact that with the console it looks like a massive grill, as one of my college friends said to me recently what was pretty funny at the time. And then over than that, it has some other faults. Now, there's a slight chance that they got rid of the red ring. There's a slight chance they might not have, so it might still be there. Because with each generation of consoles, it always has its hardware failures. The Xbox 360 had the red ring, and PS4 had the bit where it would freeze frequently. Hopefully they fixed that. But for me, Sony's my favourite company right now, because it's like they're listening more to their fans and their users, their customers, more than Microsoft listening to theirs. A lot of people said, no, we don't like the DMR, we want some form of backwards compatibility, and they said it's impossible, but they did it for the Xbox 360 with on demand and said they're not going to have it, and then Sony just went, well, we can do it, and it's on the clouds. Now, other than that, Sony, you are absolutely hilarious, mostly for the fact that Sony pulled up Microsoft for that video. And a lot of the people watching this video probably know what I'm on about. If you don't, I'll link to the video down below in the description. Basically, there was this guy standing there with a game in his hand. Guy next to him standing there, passes the game to the guy, and the other guy goes thanks. That was Sony's video. And you could tell in a way that they was really mocking Microsoft at that point. But it was pretty funny to watch. So Sony, that was a really good conference. Microsoft did, I'm not gonna lie, Microsoft did well at the conference, E3 conference. They did well till they started to talk about the features and the policies of the company for the new Xbox One. When they were showcasing games, they said, oh, it looks good, it looks really good. Then when they started announcing the features, I was like, oh, god damn it, Microsoft. No, I remember I just like bashed my hands on my table, and I've got like a massive scab on my finger now and my hand. So I will see you next time. This has been the first episode of my thoughts and opinions on, and this series is like a topic video, but it's more like a rant video as well. So if you want to see more of this series or any of my other videos, hit the subscribe button. If not, if you don't want to subscribe yet, or if you like, or if you don't want to, if you like the video, click like. If you don't like the video, don't click like, but comment at the bottom of the video, because if people don't click like, I want to get comments back through the comment section on my videos. See what I could improve on, what I could play, some things that I could do to improve my channel, or just games I could play. Now, a lot of people thinking, oh, you're just in this to grab money. Not really. Gaming's been a hobby for me since I was about 6 to 7, and since then I've just been a full-time gamer. So I will see you next time. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button or hit the like button. If not, leave a comment in the video down below. No, not in the video down below, in the comments down below. See ya.